Everyone, my name is Rachel Mancachuya, and I am with the Justice Mavs PR agency. We are a classroom-based group. With us here today is...
Hi, I'm Stephanie Sayapon, and I am the account director for the group.
I'm Zach Zielinski, and I'm presentation lead for the group.
And I'm Ashley Petrie, and I'm the document lead for the group.
Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to meet with us here today. And to start off, though, I want to go ahead and just have y'all introduce yourselves. And I want you all to just feel comfortable here. Within a focus group, you don't all have to agree. It's just that we want to see everyone's general opinion on a certain subject. And the subject we will be discussing is Meals on Wheels and doing a volunteer activity with Meals on Wheels. So, if you don't mind, it's okay if we start with you.
Yeah, my name is Jason Meza, and I'm Director of Membership Activities at the FSI.
I'm Amon Shrestha, I'm a member of VAP.
Clifton Chan, I'm Director of National Reporting for VAP.
I'm Daniel Carlson, I'm in Mavs for UNICEF, the marketing co-chair.
I'm Alfred I'm treasurer for VAP.
I'm E. King, I'm president of Mavs for UNICEF.
Okay, and then, I'm sorry, I also wanted to get each of y'all's grade level, sophomore and freshman classification, I should say.
Okay, I'm a senior.
Okay.
Senior.
Junior.
It's my second year, but I'm graduating early, so I'm kind of a junior, so I don't know.
Grad student.
Okay.
A senior.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's start off. My very first question for y'all is, what is your perspective of Meals on Wheels? Anybody?
Perspective as in what we know about it? Or,
Exactly.
just from her brief, Stephanie's brief emails, it's just, what it said something about disabled and the elderly. We deliver food to them, I suppose, and that's all I really know.
Okay, that's okay, that's okay. We don't have to go down the line. Whenever if you want to jump onto the end of what somebody says, if you could just raise your hand or something, that'd be great.
That's what I know.
Okay.
Same.
Yes.
I don't know, it sounds like a good cause to me, so.
Okay. That is okay. Why would you say it sounds like a good cause?
Helping people, something I'm passionate about, so to me that's a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else agree?
No.
I agree.
I hate helping people.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna have a prezi. We're gonna show you all a little bit of videos of Meals on Wheels. But to start off, I'm actually going to show y'all the Meals on Wheels logo. And when you look at it, I just want to get your opinion on how you feel about it. Oh, you go over to more, Ashley.
I'm gonna start from the beginning.
That's the logo.
No, that's not the logo.
Looks like a pretty good logo.
Sorry, just a little bit of technical difficulty. Here is the logo. What does that tell you about Meals on Wheels?
It's about service between people,
Okay, that's good.
and it's in Tarrant County.
What kind of service would you infer?
Food.
The only thing for me is it says Meals on Wheels, but they're in a house.
There's no wheels.
Yeah, there's no wheels or no picture depicting that they're going anywhere or going to people.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, without the words, I would just think that there was like a couple sharing a meal in their home.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the words.
What is the purpose of the house? Is it like home cooked, kind of that atmosphere, that feel that they're trying to portray, or what?
I'm assuming
just
it's just
curious.
It
take
seems
it
like
to
we're
their home.
bringing it to them home, and it looks like it's bringing
Oh.
hot food to someone's home, so that's where they're.
But it takes a while for you to kind of
Figure that
figure
out.
that out, put it
Yes.
together instead of, and I feel like a logo should just be like immediate, like look at it,
I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to give my personal opinions, but from here on out, I am just going to say, Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. So that we have seen the logo, I'm going to show you one of our very first videos about Meals on Wheels. What is
Meals on Wheels is so great because you come in and everybody's so energized. When I was volunteering with Meals on Wheels for the first time, I didn't know what to expect. When the senior opens the door, they're always so grateful and so thankful. Overall, I had such a great experience, and it was such an easy way to give back to the community.
For Meals on Wheels Incorporated of Tarrant County, call 817-336-0912.
Okay, that was just a short promo clip. And Meals on Wheels, if you can click, Ashley. Meals on Wheels is its basic purpose is to promote the dignity and independence of older adults, persons with disabilities, and other homebound persons by delivering nutritious meals and providing or coordinated needed services. And when we say that they are homebound people, that does not necessarily mean that they are elderly. Sometimes a homebound person, I think the youngest client that they service is actually 23 years old right now. And it's just because something happened, they got in a car accident, they're not able to make their meals regularly for themselves, and they just need a meal. So they try to provide for them a nutritious, unaffordable meal. And so, actually, if you could click, thank you. And so who does Mo's service? We have another promo about who receives Mo's services.
Your fifth grade teacher is forgotten. A local war hero is forgotten. Your neighbor is forgotten. No one sees them anymore. They're all alone, too weak to leave their homes, and they are hungry. But you can become their lifeline. Support your local Meals on Wheels, so no senior goes hungry.
Ashley, you can cook again. Thank you. So again, eligibility for meal delivery means that in order to receive a home delivered meal, a person must meet the following criteria. They must be homebound, meaning they can't leave their home by themselves. Maybe they need someone else to drive them, or they need someone else to assist them into the car. You have to be unable to prepare a nutritious meal and not have anyone to help you on a regular basis. And eligibility is not based on age or income, so they can service people all over the board. And again, they have people ranging from the ages of 23 all the way to 100, and I think the oldest guy is 104. Is it 100? He passed away. Is the second guy. I think it's sad. It is sad.
All we have is a lot of this line of work.
Yeah. It's 108. And unfortunately, he did just recently pass away. But the oldest one that they have now is 108 years old. So, after seeing these videos and finding out this information, what do you think about Meals on Wheels? How do you feel about
I guess the two videos, like the second video, they try to appeal to your emotions. I guess they try to make it more personal. Like, it could be someone you know, it could be someone who was important in your life a while back, but you don't remember, and he or she needs your help now. And the first video kind of it's trying to make you, I mean, it's like an obligation to the society that you have to do. Yes. That's what I think of the videos.
Which video appealed to you more, the emotional or the logical?
I guess the emotional one would appeal to me more.
Okay. Why? How did it connect with you emotionally?
I guess, through the video, you can, I guess, it would make you imagine your own family member or a close relative who is disabled or who can't take care of themselves. And then I guess that gives you some kind of motivation to actually go and help these people.
Yes. That is good.
I think they're on the right track, but they lost me.
Okay.
I felt like I was going for it. I was taking the bait, and then they said, "But."
Yeah.
And that was kind of random. It was awkward, and then also not just maybe I'm being a little bit too picky about it, but then on top of that, it was didn't go into further about how it's not just for the elderly, and they made it seem like it was just for the elderly. They only spoke about the elderly. They only showed images of the elderly. So I think you get to more people if
first video more. I liked the second one and like how it was appealing to ethos and all that, but I did think the way it was done was not like the best way that they could have done it to get the point across. But the first one I think is good because it kind of appeals to everyone, like wants or should want to help people, whether it's someone you know or you don't know. And so I think that video like made a whole like, you know, call to serve type thing, and like having someone's their testimony is like a good way to do that. So it made it seem like an even better cause to support. So, yes.
And it was upbeat, so you didn't, like, the second one I felt like, oh, what am I getting myself into? It seems like a morbid kind of situation. You'll see these really sad old people. But the first one, it seemed like she was having a good time with the lady, conversating afterwards. She didn't just drop off the food. She actually seemed like she was connecting with her.
I think they even specifically said in the first video that everybody is energetic, and in the second video there was nothing of the sort.
Yeah, they showed like 2 seconds of the person actually handing the food, and then they just kind of cut out of it. So it's like, okay, it's like you want to help, but you didn't really show it.
Ian, what did you think?
I thought that the first video piqued my interest, and the second one kind of killed it. Just because it made it look like they put it. I don't know. Those posters of old people were weird. Like, I don't see posters of old people around my city. It makes them look like they're either wanted or missing. And then the second thing that I thought, which is really random and probably would never happen, but in my mind, when I saw the chick in the second video bring the plate of food in, she was like holding the apple with her hand, and I feel like some grumpy old person would like bat you with the umbrella and be like, "Don't touch my food." It's like, not saying that they will all be like that or whatever, but I thought that was kind of gross.
Okay.
Touch the food that you're serving to them. That's a big no. But yeah, it's like they said, like, she just come in, hand some food, sat down. It's not really very compelling. And plus, it doesn't really show. The one thing I think is missing from both of them is that you don't. Even the first one didn't really show how you will be interacting with them, how you would develop a relationship with somebody that you're serving, how you would develop a connection. They both kind of made it seem like, oh, you just go and drop the food off. It's kind of like, okay. I mean, for people that are looking to serve somebody, like she said, like, some people don't care if they know, but some people do. So that's, if they want to increase the value for more people are probably going to be willing to help somebody they get to know in some way. And you don't know whether that's going to happen from those videos.
So overall, and from those comments that he said, would you say, Ian, that it encouraged that those videos encouraged you to join Meals on Wheels, or?
Not particularly. The problem I had with both of them was just neither one was in depth. Like, they were both like a 30-second commercial almost that you would just kind of see in passing on TV between like Cheetos and Mountain Dew or something. It should be longer. It should be a little more in depth. I mean, we're kind of a short attention span generation, but I don't think we're that short. And even if we are that short, it can be way more compelling than that.
I agree. Like, I was just thinking of the commercials they have for like the pounds, where they're showing the puppies and the kittens, and they're so sad, and they're playing that sad music. And those commercials are normally like way too long. You're like, I gotta change the channel, I'm gonna cry. But like this one, like you said, needs more compelling like story or something behind it to make you like want to watch it. Because it's like you blink and that's gone already or something. But you don't want it to be too long, because we do have short attention spans, and it gets to be like too depressing. But I think if there was more of a storyline or some way that you could like connect with the people, it would be better.
And the first one, she's like, I didn't know what Meals on Wheels was. Then I went to the center and found out the people there making the food energetic. Then I delivered the food. Cut. Okay, what happened? Like, why did you go back? What happened when you first did it? When the second time? Or we don't, like, you know,
It's like, we're glad you found out, but we still don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna compel? How do I know she went back, and what's gonna compel me to go do it again, or even do it once? I mean, besides, I can get energy from a lot of different places besides the kitchen of people. So.
And I think that.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Oh, sorry. I think that both commercials kind of abruptly cut it off right after the food was delivered. So maybe like an emphasis more on the positive effect of like the aftermath would appeal more to.
Otherwise, you're gonna get people that just go and get the food and then like, okay, bye.
Because
Like they're a lonely senior or lonely people in general. Like to sit and talk with them and develop some kind of relationship, even if it's 5 minutes. Not show 5 minutes, but and show anything that was a development, something that was interacting. It's just, here's your food and I'm holding your apple in my hand.
And one of the comments you said, I kind of have a follow-up to everyone. You did not feel like you knew who Meals on Wheels was after watching those clips, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How did any of y'all feel like you knew Meals on Wheels? Like just with the clips, not when I started talking about them, but just the clips.
Guess this was the first time I heard about it. So.
Yeah, and I mean the other thing too is if you think about it, both of them were. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but both of them were two young white girls. Like we didn't see any variety of people that were serving others. We saw like an old black lady, and then the posters had like different types of old people on them that were supposed to be lonely or whatever. But the people serving were not varied. And I mean, even if you just show live cuts that are like a second of a different person, a different person, a different person handing the meal over, you get the gist. Oh, there's lots of different people that do this and participate in it. Different types of people.
Yeah.
And for you two, did y'all feel like you knew who Meals on Wheels was just watching the clips? And again, it's okay to have a differing opinion.
No, I pretty much concur with what has been said already. So.
You already had a slight idea of Meals on Wheels, so this didn't really change much.
Okay. Would you say, no, actually, can I, a little pause break. I need my